That's right, you heard the title correctly. I am starting to redraw Terraria NPCs, starting with the zoologist. Terraria has been a game that has been with me for a very long time, for as long as I can remember. For as long as I played Minecraft, I have been playing Terraria because, well, I was an iPad kid growing up. Well, more like a tablet kid. I didn't always have an exact iPad. I had an Android tablet, and I always played Terraria. Terraria is one of those games I always played. I think I stopped playing the mobile version when Plantera was still the final boss you can have. I'm not particularly sure, but as I grew up and as I got to experience Terraria on PC and other consoles and stuff like that, I just really do love the game. I've recently started modding Terraria. I'm still very confused on how to do it, but I've been playing it with my friends and just overall enjoying Terraria. And from a long time, I've always wanted to draw these characters in a fully realized form, something less pixelated, something less restricted by pixel art. And not to say that it looks ugly by any means, but I just really wanted to draw in my own style and see how far I can take it. And this isn't my first attempt by all means. A little while ago, on my most popular video called Benefiting from Failure, it's a video about me constantly redrawing one specific piece because I was never satisfied with it. But I don't think I ever mentioned in the video that the drawing that you were seeing, the sketches that you were constantly seeing being revised and edited and made better, was actually my first attempt on drawing the zoologist. And even though at the end of the video I said I was pretty happy with the drawing, I think I lied to myself. I still think it was a pretty poor drawing in the end. I wasn't very fond of it after the video got some traction and some steam. And even though it's my most popular video and I do hold some pride in it, I'm very sad that a lot of people who saw my channel saw that drawing. So recently I thought that I should start it up again and try once again to redraw all of the Terraria NPCs. I have no idea how long this is going to take, but I thought that I might as well get started, and my first choice, of course, was the zoologist. Now, why the zoologist? I like the zoologist. I have been playing Summoner ever since the Summoner class was a thing, and I've always loved it, even though the difficulty of it, getting started with it, the fact that Summoners felt like it was just a dead, empty class for the longest time until very recently with all the whips and stuff. I've always loved the idea of being able to control monsters and have me just sick them on bosses and stuff like that. So I've always been a summoner guy, and of course when the zoologist came out and she sold whips and all that stuff, I of course latched on immediately and thought this was perfect for me. And I've loved Summoner ever since then. So I thought, starting off, let's just draw the zoologist. Plus, it was also a fox girl, and that being that, I was more intrigued. Think of that as you may. But overall, I think I can finally say, after constantly revising and editing stuff, because even though it's my second attempt, I did have to make two different versions of it. I think I'll show you the first version right now. But eventually, even through all of that struggle, even through my Benefiting from Failure video, I eventually made a sketch that I was quite proud of and quite fond of. Now, of course, I had to take some liberties and stuff like that and try to guess what it could have been. I definitely still am quite proud of it, especially the fact that it's also the first drawing that I sort of pretty much did from start to finish live. I actually was able to live stream it because I recently got this new mic that you are hearing right now. I'm still new to using it. It's actually an XLR mic, but I'm using the USB version, so it's going to sound a little bit off and not as good as it can sound. But if you don't think it sounds good, then please tell me so I can fix it up and everything like that. Maybe edit some, change the volume of it, change the input, output, all that jazz. But you're not here for that. I'm just proud of it because a lot of people were there to watch me do it. The struggles, the issues, the kind of funny moments, calling me a furry and all that stuff. I will take away, not furry, okay? Not furry, okay? Level 1, not furry. It's mostly human, okay? Level 2, pushing it. You could argue that's a furry. So it was definitely a journey. And even though to you guys, the people who watched it, might have not been as big of a deal since I'm just some random guy streaming my progress, I'm quite fond of it, even though it just kind of ended. Because I don't stream very often, and I used to stream a lot more during COVID time, and it kind of just brought me back to that time. And it was great. It was really great, and it was nice to see all those people willing to sit down and watch me for about 2 to 3 hours every Friday just to see the continuation of the sketch, and it was cool. It was genuinely cool. But that being said, let's talk about the sketch itself a little bit more. Overall, the whole vibe I wanted with the sketch was that I wanted her to be happy, I wanted her to be joyful, but also kind of have that typical anime cat girl, fox girl type of pose, with kind of like the hands acting like paws, and her kind of going a little bit of a grr type of vibe, right? I thought it'd be really neat. Reading through her dialogue on certain things she said in Terraria, it doesn't seem like she's an aggressive or rude person by any means. She's also an animal caretaker, so I kind of give her more of a happy vibe. Didn't think she was going to be too serious or any of that stuff. She's always really nice in the games. I'm pretty sure she is. She always talks about animals and stuff like that. Plus, she literally sells an item that stops you from being able to hurt any creature in the world. So I feel like a person such as that doesn't seem like a violent or angry person. Someone more loving and careful and I guess I wouldn't say carefree, but I would say careful. Yeah, that works for me. So in the end, I decided to again give her a happy expression and also make a lot of color palettes very bright and saturated and colorful. She has red hair, she has dark skin, she has bright green shirt, she's got a very vivid blue jeans. I just felt like very highly saturated, very bright colors would fit her extremely well, and I'm very happy with the idea. That fiery hair definitely pops things out a lot more, and I'm super happy with it. So all in all, it's a very solid attempt for my first fully finished, fully colored NPC drawing. The only issue that I do have specifically is the tail. I think that I put very little detail in the tail comparative to everything else. I think the rest of the sketch has a lot of detail, has a lot of folds, a lot of stuff in the hair, a lot of features on the face, and all of that jazz. Keeps things busy. But when it comes to the tail, it's a very solid tail without any fur that's spiking out, any randomness, and it feels very flat comparative to the rest of the thing. So if I were to redraw or continue editing it and adding more stuff to it, I would definitely add more fluff to the tail, maybe some strands of extra hair. And of course, before the video officially ends, I have to talk about Bon Bon, the Destroyer of Reality. During the stream, I gave kind of an event allowing people to vote on a specific name and choose names and titles for the bunny. And throughout the night, a lot of people gave me options and gave me suggestions. And eventually, we landed on Bon Bon, which is, I think, a reference. Well, it's not. I don't think the person typed it in as a reference to it, but when I received that suggestion, I immediately went to the SpongeBob episode where the new driving instructor offered a bonbon to the rest of the class, and he was just like, would anyone like a bonbon? And the kid walks up, grabs a bonbon, he goes, how is it? And he goes, it's a sensational feeling. And then he goes, no eating in my class, throws the guy right out the door. So it was a very fun thing that I immediately latched on to. And Bon Bon, in the end, at the end of the stream, was sealed as the bunny's name. We got more than 3 yeses. Okay. And the official title to the bunny on Zoologist's arm is Bon Bon, Destroyer of Reality. Everyone give a hand to Bon Bon, Destroyer of Reality. And then there was also another name that chat really liked, which was the Destroyer of Reality. So we made a little bit of a compromise, allowing Bon Bon to be the official name and Destroyer of Reality to be its title. And yeah, I guess that seals it in. It was very fun, and that was eventually the bunny that is hanging off the zoologist's arm is Bon Bon, the Destroyer of Reality. And after all that, off stream, I decided to seal everything in by adding a Terraria background, adding the health bars underneath, and making it look just a little bit more like the games and making it look a little bit more natural. And there you go. That's the drawing. Zoologist, the first redraw of a Terraria NPC by me, the Zoologist. I hope you guys really do enjoy the video. It was a very fun time. Let me reiterate, I'm very thankful for everyone who showed up in those streams and anyone who's going to support me now if you would love to. If you do enjoy the video, please leave a like. And if you enjoyed the drawing, please subscribe if you did. Leave any comments. Right now, I am attempting to draw the Dryad in a specific pose. I kind of want her to be a little bit angry, kind of pushing you on the idea that the corruption and the hollow are, corrupting your world, and you need to get on that to cleansing everything. So this is what I have for now as the sketch much for the Dryad, and I hope you guys continue to follow me to see the final product. But besides that, guys, thank you again for watching this far. Subscribe, leave a like, and all that jazz. Here are 3 comments that were super supportive on my videos. Thank you guys so much for all your support. You don't know how much it means to me, and you don't know how much I get a lot from hearing such kind words from you guys. So thank you again. Take good care. Have a drink of water, and I hope to see you guys very soon, either through stream or in the comments. Bye-bye.